Okay, so it is the big day. We are getting the Cartoon Network statues. I cannot wait. So he's gonna be here in about 2 minutes. I got some stuff over here that we're gonna like trade with him and whatnot. Say what's up to Karina. This is some stuff that he requested. So we have some Fairly Odd Parents candy canes, some slime dunks, SpongeBob's Great Snail Race, and of course all the Nickelodeon stuff is doubles for my collection. We have a couple Cartoon Network items here. Also have a cat dog animation cell. And this is some stuff I'm gonna offer to him as well too. So I'm gonna be paying $10,000 for these statues, but honestly the prices that he got for some of the other ones, this is such an incredible deal. You know, he basically giving me two for the a fraction of the cost that he sold some of the other ones for. So I'm super grateful. A lot of this stuff I'm gonna give him some freebies as well, but he did want to pick up some of this stuff himself. So this stuff I'm offering to him is like bonus pieces if he's interested in them. Also have some animation stuff here, as well as some of the production art for Lazy Town he was interested in. We also have the production Bible for Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, a couple of the mini Cartoon Network figures, and then also this right here that you guys saw me pick up the flea market I don't know, maybe a few months back. So this is some of the stuff maybe we're gonna work into the trade, but let's go outside and see if we can catch up with him. What's up, dude? Just back on in here if you want. Like I said, it's okay if you get in the grass, I don't care. Okay, so they have them in here, and it's crazy how they actually fit them in here, but we got the Laszlo right here looking awesome. And then there he is, Flapjack as well, dude. It's surreal seeing him in person. Like, seeing photos is one thing, but seeing him in person is crazy. I mean, we got to get these guys out of here. We got some other items to exchange and whatnot, but let's just get these guys out of here carefully. Are they light enough to carry as one person, you think, or?
Kind of.
I mean, I don't mind helping you. I'm just thinking about where we're gonna put them.
Yeah, I'll show you kind of how to do it, and then you'll be good just to carry it like that.
Okay, we'll put it inside the house, and then I'll move it to the garage later. Yeah, sorry if our house is a little bare bones right now. Let's go ahead and set him over here. Okay. We'll set him there.
I'm gonna lay him down until we get the stand.
Okay, gotcha. We got Laszlo right here laying down. So Laszlo, he needs his stand. So for right now, we're just setting him like this. But my goodness, this is crazy to see in person. I'm so hyped for Laszlo and for Flap here. Let me know if you need any help. He's got a big head.
This is where like Cartoon Network repaired his arm.
Okay, gotcha.
But
I mean, dude, they're like almost 30 years old. It's gonna happen. His head, he's got that Pop's head. All right, and then we got Flapjack now in place as well. Man, oh man, my guy Flapjack, that is so sweet. I think he's got, of all the statues that he got, this is definitely my favorite one. This is crazy. He's so freaking cute too. Okay, man, and then you got
I got other stuff for you to check out.
Yeah, I got some stuff for you too. Cool. So you let me know what you want to deal with, what you don't want to deal with. All right, so let's see here. So this is the stuff that you already told me about that you wanted to get. Cool. So this item's here. Yep. We'll just show you everything and just like a lump price if you're interested in it. Cool. So this stuff here, let's start with that first actually. These are just a gift.
Okay, cool.
There you go, man.
Appreciate it.
And then I couldn't remember which one of these you were interested in. Okay. So you can go through them.
This is cool. So this is the guy that you said that you had like a warehouse and stuff, right?
Yep. He worked for Klasky and he did a couple other things for Nickelodeon. I was like, I'll just bring them all out. They still have one that if you are really interested in it, that shot I showed you, that's the only one I'd kind of be a little up there on the price for.
I got you. That's those the best.
All right, and then just pick two for free.
Oh man, you don't have
to. Dude, I appreciate you making this trip and everything like that. This is just freebies.
I'll just sit in here and.
You gotta get Stephanie,
Yeah. Cool, man. That's awesome.
Of course, dude. Okay, so there's that, and then we gotta check out the cavern and stuff too. The cavern? Yeah. This right here is not the cavern. This is the Cartoon Network / Pokemon, but it's a mess in here right now. And then we can check out the cavern next. Let me just finish showing you all this stuff here. So if you're interested in this, let me know. This right here is for the first ever Disney like collectible card game they did before Lorcana. It's acrylic, like nice display. Are you interested in it?
Potentially.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet one. This right here, and I mean, I wouldn't charge you anything crazy for it. Then there's also these. These were Disney store displays inside of Disneyland. Cool. You got Eeyore, Captain Hook there.
Okay.
Those.
Like you found a lot of Disney stuff.
Yeah, exactly. This.
I didn't realize you were so close. Like I knew you were somewhat close, but I didn't realize you were like.
It's like right 15, there.
20 minutes. That's crazy.
We find a lot of Disney stuff because of that. There's Disney Mickey Mouse phone, nothing crazy, but pretty cool. I know you're into the Hanna-Barbera stuff, so I found this guy recently. Okay. And I was like, it's kind of got like the three main pets, so only thing missing the stopper, but again, not asking anything crazy on it. This I thought you might be interested in.
Yes, I don't have that, and I definitely seen somebody post this recently somewhere. Not
Yeah.
myself, but just like, you know.
Yeah, you don't see those come up. I've actually haven't seen another one come up on eBay at all.
No.
Yeah, I got that one in that collection that I bought.
Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in that for sure.
Okay, sweet. So there's that. Then there's the Cosmo. This is a noggin knocker.
Cool.
And this right here is a Teen Titans, like, you know, little LCD game.
Yeah, I'm cool. I like both of those, yeah, for sure.
Okay, for sure.
Those are cool. You
All
definitely
right.
knew what I was into, so.
Yeah, I just grabbed a couple items. I think
Yeah.
that's pretty much it. Let me see. Oh, this is the set of the minifigure.
Yeah,
There's
the PVCs.
2 sets of them in there.
Cool. Awesome.
And then, I don't know if you're interested in these either. These are the little SpongeBob spin pops. They need new batteries, you know, but
Yeah.
the spin pops.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely interested in. Let me show you what I got you. What I brought
Yeah,
you.
hell yeah. Or you want to check out the cavern first?
Yeah, where's the cavern?
All right, let's do it. It's a lot smaller in person.
I don't know. I think it's bigger than what I originally thought. I thought it was in a bedroom. This is really cool, man.
So you are a SpongeBob fan.
Yeah, Nickelodeon's like my main thing, but Cartoon Network's like right up there next to it, you know? So when he popped up with those, I was like, all right, yeah, this is insane. You know, and to get pieces like that is just so tough. I mean, let alone for SpongeBob, but for Cartoon Network, it's even harder, you know?
Man, I brought some stuff today that I didn't think you'd have, but I don't know. Now after seeing everything in person, you might end up having it.
Dude, this is, everything you see in this room, this is about 20% of the collection.
Yeah. And I think you showed part of it, like you just got like those totes out there, just totes and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's the stuff that we've been moving out of the house and stuff, but
Yeah.
there's a storage shed back there. I've got stuff in my mom's place, and it's like, basically, this is like 20%. The stuff that I like to kind of put in the background and whatnot, but when we move, the hope is we get to just completely spread it all out. And we got one more arcade machine too, which is the bowling one.
Yeah.
So we're working on getting that together, but yeah, just slowly piecing together the dream collection. But this is the other one if you're interested in it.
Okay. What were you valuing like that?
Honestly, I think because of the fact that you have all the characters on it, this is actually the cover page for the episode. I think it's about $1,000 piece.
Yeah.
But I would sell it to you for $500 if
Okay.
you'd be interested in it.
Okay. Let me think. Let me keep that one in the burner and see where we're at with everything else.
That's the only item I'm like kind of taxing
Yeah,
a
no,
little
I-
bit on, just because I wouldn't be able to get another one.
I'm just trying. It would be strictly just for me to keep.
Yeah.
So you know how
Gotcha.
that is.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at this side and then I'll quit gawking at all your.
Hey, no rush, man. No rush. You're here now. You came all this way. Enjoy. Take a look.
I think that if I had started back whenever I was collecting other stuff, I would have focused more on SpongeBob. And now I just try to get like the really cool, random, maybe like higher end stuff.
Mhm.
Just because like everything, I feel like it's getting high end for SpongeBob.
Yeah, definitely, dude. I'm telling you, man. Like, it's crazy. Like, the animation stuff, like this cell here, man, of the Flying Dutchman,
Yeah.
when I got that, I paid $50 for it. And now it's like, you're looking at like $700, $800 for some of the stuff. And, you know, I wish I would have bought more at the time, but who could have known, you know? You just gotta be grateful for what you got.
Is this a wild thornberry nesting doll?
Yep, dude. You can grab it if you want. Prepare your ears if you open it, though. It's creaky.
Pretty cool though. Is it like an employee thing?
Yeah, it was a promotional one they did for the movie that was given out to the workers. Hand painted.
That's the kind of stuff that like I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really exclusive.
Yeah, like the other. I like everything.
There's
but
this one too.
I've seen that one. That
This-
one has multiple characters, right? Or no?
Yeah, this one was actually sitting on an employee's desk for about 10 years, and she watched the channel and she sent this one and some other stuff, and you know that was just cool that it was on her desk for
Yeah.
10 years, something she would fidget with and stuff. So really hyped about
Yeah,
that.
Many toys later.
Okay guys, so Hayden left the other day. I am in the cavern now, and I got these guys moved from the living room in here, and look at them, my boys, freaking hanging out. I love them so much. Look at how freaking cute he is. I just want to pinch his cheek. And we also have Laszlo here too. Shout out to my man SpongeBob. He's letting them rent this spot right here in his room. You know, they're kind of out of place right now. I get it. But until we are done with the move, they are going to stay in here just because it's like, you know, it's out of the way, or we're moving stuff around in the house. This is the last place it's going to be packed. So that way they're just kind of out of the way. Don't have any worry about them getting knocked over or anything like that. But it is incredible to see these guys in here. They are absolutely beautiful. I'm so honored to host them here in the collection. I am going to do a little segment here where we check out all of the stuff that Hayden also brought me. So this is all bonus stuff that he just brought along with him in the car. So let's check out this stuff. And then plus, he brought all of these massive bags of plushies, which we kind of showed those a little bit in the body cam footage and whatnot, but I want to go through these in a full-blown video. I paid him for the statues, but not just that, I also helped him out with the gas money that it cost for them to drive these all the way over here. You guys know gas prices are crazy, and with the deal he was already giving me on them, I wanted to cover the gas, and he knew the gas was going to be a lot too, so he brought a lot of those plushies and stuff for me to be able to resell on my Whatnot stream, my eBay shop, to kind of counteract the gas price at least a little bit. I don't know how much, and I really don't care. The fact that he even thought about us like that is super, super sweet and super kind. Even if it's like $200, that's, you know, more than I expected. But I think there's probably a lot more value than that. We're gonna do a video breaking down the value of the entire bags so we can see how much money we got going towards our gas. And also maybe there might be a couple items that we might want to keep in the collection. But let's check out everything we got here. But I think before we do that, let's do a real quick scan Laszlo and also Flapjack. Okay, so let's check it all out here, but I have to say, I think I've already talked about it, but just to kind of, you know, add to the video itself, why these two in particular of all the characters are so important to me. Obviously, you guys saw the entire collection that Hayden was able to pick up, and when I first talked to him, I was actually one of the first people that he reached out to, and we talked to each other about, you know, the whole picking up the statues. From the beginning, I knew that there was going to be a ton of people giving him insane offers for those statues, and he basically told me, like, which two would you want, like, the most? Like, if I could, you know, if I had to let go of all the rest and you could just keep two, who would it be? And I immediately told him Laszlo and Flapjack. Those were the two that I wanted the most. I also really liked Blue, but at the time he was gonna keep Blue. And I also really was thinking about the original Ben, but I was trying to pick between Ben, Laszlo, and Flapjack, and I felt like Laszlo and Flapjack kind of just were perfectly the ones that had the biggest impact in my childhood. Ben 10 I love so much, but if I had to pick two, it had to come down to these two. Flapjack in particular, I love the show so much. Stormalong Harbor, I've always said, feels like in some ways a spiritual spin-off of SpongeBob. If you look at Flapjack's character, he is very SpongeBob-esque, and not just that, he is with Captain Knuckles, which is also the Flying Dutchman. The world, the gross-up humor, there's a lot of stuff that just kind of is similar to the shows, and not just that, the creator of the show, Thor Von Orman, has also worked on SpongeBob. So I think that there's just so many similarities to the show that I've always kind of thought of like Flapjack, as especially even growing up before I even knew all those connections. I always thought of like if there was like a show about the overworld of Bikini Bottom and like the humans, that it would be Flapjack. So I love him so much. I always quote Flapjack too, so he's my favorite. And then not just that, the Laszlo. I'll never forget the summer of 2005 where they had the Camp Kidney summer. You had Laszlo just took over Cartoon Network during that summer, and that particular summer I'll never forget was like super, super hot. I had one of my best friends that moved recently, so the amount of friends that I had to like play outside with was like kind of limited, so I ended up being at home watching cartoons a lot. And I remember they had the Camp Laszlo marathon running, pretty much like it was supposed to be like a summer camp vibe type of theme on Cartoon Network. And I was watching so much Laszlo during that summer, and I loved it. I loved it so much, and I just loved the oasis and kind of like break from reality that Camp Kidney is. It just feels like you're on this like trip to this other world, even though it's just a camp. I've always loved that type of setting. But yes, I'm just so grateful for having both them in my life. I think they're so cool, and I can't wait to add them to the new and improved Cartoon Network room when we move. But before we continue on, I want to also mention, if you guys are interested in seeing the rest of the statues, again, I got Laszlo and Flapjack, but there was a ton of other statues. If you're interested, they all got picked up by another amazing collector whose name is NostalgicDZA. His Instagram will be popping up on screen here. You can also go check it out down below. If you guys just want to keep tabs on what happened to the other statues, they are down there. He's an awesome collector, and I know that's a fantastic home for him, so it's really cool to see that all of the statues got, you know, put into places with people that are really, really gonna appreciate them and understand how incredible they are. I wanted to add that in there just for any of you guys who, you know, maybe aren't in the loop on everything going on online, so you kind of know where the rest of them ended up. But let's check out this other stuff that Hayden brought. So first up, we have 2 SpongeBob fishing poles here. This is the yellow label era. So I think that this company did have some banned fishing poles, but I think this would have been a little bit later. So 2008 on these. This would have been like the start of this branding, like some of the first products to actually get this yellow packaging on it. I love the little jellyfish that they have right there for the, what is that called? A floating combo? I think it's called like a, I guess it is a floater. Thought it was like a weight or something, but it's a floater. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to do like a video in some way, like to see how solid of a fishing pole these actually are. Like, can you really catch a fish with these? Probably not. I mean, maybe you could, right? People catch a fish with just like a piece of string and a hook if you're good enough. But I just imagine this isn't like the best fishing pole. You're not pulling any freaking, you know, anchor arms, great white sharks, that's for sure. But I don't know, maybe one day we gotta do like a catch and release video with these. With one of them. I love those though. We also got all of these like graded cards, and I don't really know what they are. Actually, he explained it a little bit. They're these things called Animation Legends Masterpieces, and they are like these sketch cards of different cartoon characters. The only thing is weird is I don't really know if the artists that draw these are connected to the series in any way, or if they're just artists they hire just to kind of make these sketch cards. But nonetheless, they're pretty cool. We have a Brian Griffin one, a Jerry one, which this Jerry will be giving away on Whatnot, and then we have Sandy, Angelica, and I think there's one more here too. There's also a Chucky Finster one, and I mean they're pretty decent artwork on them too. He also brought me a Larry card, a signed Larry card from the Top series. That is inside the house right now. I have it in one of my like top loader, like, you know, card savers. He brought one of those as well. Thank you so much. And also a signed Mama Anglerfish too. We got a couple other pieces here. We have the SpongeBob Party Favors here, one of those like classic you know, almost like pinball style games. I think I have this one, but I'm not 100% sure. Anything that I have, of course, will be end up on our Whatnot stream. We have the bow tie, SpongeBob Green Label bow tie, shoelace guards. Pretty amazing for a guy who, oh, well, in 2002 he knew how to tie his shoes, but at some point didn't know how to tie his shoes. We have the junior, like, freaking pajamas, girl pajamas that come in this ice cream. I'm gonna do a few of the SpongeBob items here first. We have the SpongeBob magnet, the SpongeBob nightlight, which is official because SpongeBob is also, like me, afraid of the darkness. But it's not really the darkness that gets you. It's the thoughts in the darkness. Those embarrassing thoughts of something you did in like 3rd grade. You're like, oh, the cringe. Why did I do that? So the nightlight, very cool. This guy here, this is the Nickelodeon, or sorry, the Fairly Odd Parents weekly calendar. This right here, the bandana, 2 stretch bands, and also a hair pony. This is, like I said, the most 2000 thing here. Back in the day, everybody had a headband and also these little, like, I don't even, basketball players just stopped sweating, I guess, because every basketball player had this. LeBron had one, you know, that was his hairline protector. Richard Hamilton, Chris Paul, Allen Iverson, like everybody that was the great athletes in basketball had this in the 2000s. So this is like the most 2000 thing ever. I love that so much. That's so cool. We also have the Powerpuff Girls jumbo size coloring book. We got 3 of these, which some of these I will be giving away. The 3 of the Rugrats Ultimate Fan books here. I have one of these in my collection, but these are dead stock, which is so cool. And they're basically just a breakdown on the full show and all the people that worked on the show and made the Rugrats what it is. And it's cool because like in some of them, like for example here you can see some of those character storyboards, like those character layout. We've actually got to feature some of those on the channel here from those ones that we acquired not that long ago. Has a page here on Cheryl Chase, who actually, believe it or not, was, or at least maybe is or was, a Rugrats collector. She actually had quite an amazing Rugrats collection. If we can find any photos of that, we'll pop that up as well too. So very, very cool. We also have the log cereal. This is the Canadian Mountie log here. This is the, no sorry, this is the log for the Klondike right here. So that was from the Spike series. We have the Powerpuff Girls looking fine, a Franklin, as seen on Nick Jr. puzzle, a cupcake version of the friggin' SpongeBob like nightgown, a couple other smalls here. We have some Green Label SpongeBob shoelaces, Green Label SpongeBob bag clip, Green Label SpongeBob bag clip, but they're actually mirrors. They're see yourself, because you get it, he is in the ocean. He's in the specific ocean, so therefore you ocean yourself with lotion. I mean, you see yourself. Classic SpongeBob. We have a patch, and then these right here I have never seen before, and that is the aqua ears. This is so cool. It keeps the water from coming out of your ear, but I don't know, I kind of like when water gets in my ear. Sometimes if I take a bath or a shower, I let my ear get wet on purpose, just because I like the feeling, the satisfying feeling of feeling it go. It's a weird sensation. Man, is it good. Things feel so much better coming out than in. It depends on what. We also have, ignore me. We have also the Ren and Stimpy Palisades set. So, people always roast me for saying Palisades? Palisades. The Palisades set. I do need the other ones. Looks like there's a Mr. Horse.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Sickly Stimpy, and also Lathered Up Shaven Yak, which is such a gross character. So, and this is actually from the same line. I think this might also be, is this from Palisades? It doesn't say it on here anywhere that it's by Palisades. It just says that it's by Blamco, but I guess it would have been, because this is also from the Spike series. The first network for men, as if a majority of them weren't tailored for men already. Misogyny. It's okay, it was the 2000s. We didn't know it was like, what the hell was wrong with them? It's amazing though. I'm super happy to have this in the collection. So now I just got to find the rest of them. I do have the complete Palisades set for Fairly Odd Parents. The other two Nickelodeon ones is Ren and Stimpy, and then also the Invader Zim ones. And I don't have any of the Invader Zim ones. So this is the start of my Ren and Stimpy, and eventually I will get those Invader Zim ones too. But next up, a pretty iconic item. These guys can get pretty pricey. That is the SpongeBob racing jacket here, and this is actually my size, so I think I'm actually gonna get this guy dry cleaned. There's a couple little stains I think that could probably be worked out of it, but yeah, it's like an actual vintage SpongeBob NASCAR jacket. It's actually a little big on me. This one's a 4X, but I mean, come on, man, that thing's freaking too fire to not try to wear anyway. So there we go. That is our complete haul here. Thank you so much again to Hayden, and also to his family, for coming down here and making this trip possible. I will cherish Laszlo and Flapjack, as well as all of these Nickelodeon items. Thank you so much. Again, appreciate them. But on that note, you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. If you want to support the show further, don't forget you can go check out our Patreon down below. You can sign up for as little as $2 a month, and when you sign up, you get extended versions of every single video here, early release, ad-free. And go check out our Whatnot stream, where very soon we'll be having a SpongeBob production art show. I have gotten access to a full episode of SpongeBob storyboard prints, plus a bunch of other cells and other sketch art that was from SpongeBob. And of course, some of it I'll be keeping in my collection, but a ton of it I'm gonna be auctioning off on our Whatnot show in order to kind of counteract the amount that I had to pay. And some of you guys will be able to add that to your collections. Plus, we'll be doing some giveaways as well too. So check out the Whatnot stream down below. And on that note, I will see you beautiful people in this video over here. And as always, in the next one. Adios and bloop!